Good morning, LA. What's happening? I want to apologize. We're running a little late this morning. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Who's got the first question? John? Right here. Give it to John Morgan.
Hey, Dana.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Obviously, the big story this week went from having 2 guys fighting for a title to maybe 4. Could you talk about the thought process there? And was there any frustration at all to make an announcement and have the fans kind of turn on you a little bit?
Nope, not at all. I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. You know, the way that I look at my job is I'm here to give the fans what they want. They're the ones who decide, you know, what they want to see and what they don't want to see. You know, they weren't thrilled with just the main event being up for the title shot, then the co-main and main event now are. Whoever wins the most impressively on Saturday will get the shot at the title.
I guess looking forward, if Dan Henderson wins in September, obviously you've got a lot of interesting matchups there. If John Jones wins in September, he's fought all these guys before. As a promoter, are you concerned at all that you're already running out of big fights for John, and would you ever ask him to move up to heavyweight in the interest of big fights?
That's what we've been saying about Anderson Silva since 2006. There's always contenders. There's always new guy. I mean, it's up to these guys. On Saturday night, these guys got to go in there. They got to deliver. And you know how it is. You know how this is. Every time somebody says that one of these fights is off the charts on Saturday. I mean, Shogun, who had the fight of the year last year. You know what I mean? Fight of the year last year was a war against Dan Henderson, who is now fighting Bones Jones for the title. How quickly we forget, everybody. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Again, don't judge fights until they happen. You know? And you know, if it sucks on Saturday, I'll be the first one standing up here and letting you know.
For sure.
Hi, AJ Perez, FoxSports.com. This is for the four fighters. How do you kind of go into the match on Saturday, knowing an impressive win could get you a title shot? Does that change your mindset at all and how you go about fighting these these rounds?
Me and Mr. Bader were talking about this in the back, and everybody's been asking this question, whether or not it means more because there's a title shot on the line or whatever. I don't know what makes you guys think that we weren't taking the fight seriously before, that we were going to try to knock a person out that's across the ring, the octagon from us that evening. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, I think that is after the fact. That's a bonus. Let us go out there that evening, do our job, beat the hell out of each other. You guys laugh, sit, enjoy, and then we'll worry about what happens after.
Yeah, I feel the same way. You know, coming into this fight, I'm trying to go out there and win as most impressive I can anyway. That's just, just extra. You come back here and hopefully win impressively, and Dana White says, hey, Ryan Bader gets the next title shot, and I'm sure these guys feel the same way, so it changes nothing. It's there in the back of your mind, but I'm going to go out there and try to win the most impressive way I can regardless.
Fiquei muito motivado, com certeza. A Dana falou que pode sair desse evento um futuro desafiante do cinturão. Mas eu estou focado 100% de sábado. Eu tenho uma luta dura pela frente do Gabriel Vera, então eu estou focado 100% nele. O resto é consequência.
I have a tough fight next Saturday. Right now, I'm just focused in the fight of Saturday, and let's see what's happening in the future. No pressure, just more motivated for the next Saturday.
I don't change my mind. I keep my focus on Saturday. I think, like Shogun, same. We have a big fight on Saturday. You have to keep our focus in this fight.
Good.
Question for you. Has there been a difference in how this show has been received because you have light heavyweights? The last fight was Nate Diaz, which I thought was very good, but the other fights had heavyweights, light heavyweights. Is the show received any differently because we have bigger fighters and Americans are sort of indoctrinated with that old sort of heavyweight boxing mentality?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think in this sport, people like all the fighters, no matter what weight class they're in, depending on the fight. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out on Monday when the ratings come out.
I guess so.
This question's for Dana. Dana, it's actually been brought up a couple of times about the potential to have Lyoto and Shogun be the next coaches of the Ultimate Fighter Brazil. Can you speak to that a little bit? Is that something that you would be interested in, to maybe push these guys as the next faces of the UFC on Globo?
I honestly, we started filming The Ultimate Fighter here on Monday, and I haven't even thought about Brazil yet. You know, obviously, whether we're in Brazil, the United States, Australia, they would both be great coaches anywhere, no matter where we were. You know, the thing about coaching The Ultimate Fighter, we look for guys who actually have a ton of experience, a ton of knowledge, and can pass it on to these younger guys. And I mean, come on, these two would both be amazing coaches. So yes, I just haven't thought about Brazil yet. Ariel?
Yes, Dana, the last time you were here in Los Angeles for UFC 104, ticket sales were not the best. How are they for this card, considering it's free?
I think they're good. I don't even know. How are ticket sales? We good? Yeah. He says fabulous, fantastic. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're concerned about it.
Well, and just curious about going up against the Olympics. What's I saw the promo about we're not tape delayed and things like
The
that.
Olympics are in England.
Right.
We're in Los Angeles. You talking about ticket sales?
No, I'm talking
something
about
different now?
TV ratings. You know, Fox, it's free. The Olympics tape delayed. Is that something you're going to try to push over the next couple of days? Because usually the second Saturday of the Olympics is a big one.
Yeah, and there's no doubt the Olympics are kicking ass this year. They're pulling huge ratings, big numbers, and yeah, we're definitely aware of that. Yeah, we're going up against some tough competition on Saturday night. No doubt about it.
Thank you.